What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to...
Revelio!
By walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of
Revelio.
We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this.
Some of us are trying to rest.
Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Revelio. Accio.
Levioso!
Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
No, not... That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio! Revelio! Hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident. If Deke's seen students in need of you seem to have accessed it.
I was thinking about needing...
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where
Well then, the room. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description...
It will. I hope you'll take advantage. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring.
Conjuring?
Yes. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls.
I did.
While resources, they can also be collected.
I see.
You can Why don't you give it a... You should find both... Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything.
Good luck.
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration. Have a moment.
Revelio. I'm ready for the next lesson.
Very well. You can acquire it by... Return to me.
I have the moonstone you requested,
Good. You can conjure... Conjuration can be used to... Why don't you try it?
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can.
I think you're right. The altering spell will... You can change the colors. Let's get started, shall we? Just aim your... any conjured item and perform the altering spell.
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here. Oh dear, Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke was near. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deek, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley's?
Of course.
I would like the room.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't... Now you have learnt a good bit.
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. An even bigger...
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your... If you'd like to custom...
Thank you, Professor.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This...
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here. Things perhaps you didn't know, Deke.
Revelio.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello.
Out. Shops be... Got... Whip.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today? That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see... Whilst nearly any broom will... You seem to be a...
Go on.
But I have some ideas. Well, as it happens, an ideals I could complete work.
That sounds...
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio. Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Protego!
If only a new...
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. Did you... This way. There's a secret passage just here.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Underground. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. Please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone, but he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him.
His wand seems almost...
Is that how he found it?
No, someone in his family. I've never heard anyone... Again, meant...
Of course.
Glad you understand.
Really?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach.
A proper magical education ought to include...
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in To be fair, I'm admittedly but you should learn it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to act. Try it out. Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Revelio.
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast...
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
That's it! I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say,
I swore we'd never live...
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet...
Just let me know.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. Well, meeting a new student...
I shall look forward to...
Cheers.
I'm not sure where to...
You said something was... I assume it's to do with what you...
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret.
All right.
Ancient magic.
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this... Well, in the meantime, spend as much time... And remember, when I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there?
Hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be... My father is friends with the headmaster.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest...
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Some kinds
Revelio.